Hello everyone, this is Sumita Gupta. Welcome you all for my second lecture of Python. Today we will learn Introduction to Python, keywords, identifiers and the comments. These are the outlines, means what is Python, how to install the Python, Python keywords, Python identifiers, Python comments and local and global variables. So what is Python? So Python is simple, a general purpose programming language. You can say it's scripting language or you can say interpreted language. So like all other language, C, C++, Java, Python is also a programming language. But it is very simpler, it is very shorter than comparative to C, C++, Java. Because in C, C++, Java, the complex program that is split into simple modules in the Python. So Python is very easy general purpose programming language. Why its name is Python? So the Python is due to its creator Van Rossum who defined it, but there is no particular reason for it. Van Rossum's famous serial was BBC show Monty Python's Flying Circus. So he was a big fan of this show. So according to this show, he put just named it this language the Python. There's nothing like this. The language is named after BBC show Monty Python's Flying Circus. It has nothing to do with reptiles. Okay, he was a big fan of this show, so he just put this language name is Python, nothing else. So how to install the Python? Just pause the video and press www.python.org or pick downloads. Then you will have the latest version of 3.9 and download Python as per your Windows. Okay, and this is for Anaconda environment. Now, first of all, what is Python keywords? Keywords are the reserved words, means that are defined words, means you can't use those words for any other reason. The rows are already fixed. For example, while. So while is fixed, while will be used for the while loop only. So these are called keywords. So what you will do, just go in Python ID and type keywords. Then it will show the list of keywords: false, none, true, and, as, assert, break, class, continue, def, tell, else, etc. So these all are keywords. Okay, these are reserved words and their meanings are fixed. So this is a screenshot of Python ID. Just press help, then it will show welcome to Python 3.9 help utility. If you press keyword, it will show these are keywords. And keyword, it will show in the blue color. Blue color means it's a predefined variable, predefined keywords. Okay. Now definition of keywords. And you know very well what is the and. If two inputs are one, then output will be. If two inputs are one, then only output is one, because 1 into 1 is 1. So if two operands are true, 1 means true, 0 means false. If two operands are true, then only output will be true. So it will return the true output when operands are true as written false. Okay, otherwise it will be 0. Otherwise, if any one variable is 0, then output is 0. That is the role of AND operand. Okay. Now OR means if any input is 1, then output is 1. So if any operand is true, then output will be true. NOT is for inverting operation. If is for condition statement. As if, suppose if previous statement is not true, then this command will execute. As if and if both command will not true, then this will execute. For the for loop, while for the while loop. Break if you want to break the loop, if you want to terminate the loop, if you want to come outside. As for alternative. Def means if you want to define particular variable, particular function, that is def. Lambda is for anomalous function. Pass if you want, you just pass the statement. If you this is a null statement, means it will not do anything. It would just pass. Return means if you want to get the output, you want to return a value. If you want to come to exit the function. True means 1, means if the output is 2, output is 1, it's true. Output 0, it's false. Try is the accept statement, which is used for some some handling function. Okay, so to simplify exception handling. Assert, if you want to check the correctness of code, whether its code is right or not, then the assert command is used. So basically, it is used for debugging purpose. Class is to define the class. Next is continue. If you want to continue, if you want to delete something, you have to use delete. If you want accept, like exceptions, finally is used with exception. From means if you want to take some part from any particular module, so you have to indicate from this data from this, like this. Global means if you want to set the variable, it is global, means it can be used anywhere in the program. Then global will use. If you want to import the library, import any module, then you have to use import. And if you want to check value inside a list, inside a tuple, inside an array, the in will be used. Is if you want to whether this one is equal to this one, then is used. None is for define a constant, which is to denote a null value, void value. Non-local defined to non-local variable, raise to raise an exception, yield its answer function returns a generate. So these were the keywords. So ultimately, what were the keywords? Keywords which are used to define like fixed words, reserved words. The meanings of that are fixed. Okay. Now, what are the identifiers? Identifiers are the variables. Okay. Means if you want to define any variables, and the rules for variable is a variables can be start from underscore. We cannot start with a number like 9 num. If you will write, it will not a valid variable number. It will show error. And the variables can't be defined by any special character except underscore on. Okay. You can use A to Z, small A to Z, 0 to 9, but number should not be starting. And the main important thing, never forget, it is a case sensitive. The Python is case sensitive. Okay, if small num meaning is different, capital num meaning will be different, because it will take its two both as a two different variables. So pause the video, start the ID, and write with me. Suppose I have written num as equals to num means you can take any number. You can write A equals to 20, then it will be same meaning. Okay. So if you have written num equals 20 and you have print num, then it will show 20. So same, if at place of num 20, you can define A equals to 20. You can define underscore A equals to 20. Like here, underscore A 10, underscore B 20, print A 10. If you write only print A, will not written as underscore A, try, it will show the error. Because same variable which you have defined, the print in the print command, the variable, definition should be same. Okay. So now next is, suppose we have defined underscore A underscore B underscore C equals to 5, then print it. It will show the output as well. So these are the methods to define how to define the variable. Now next is how to write the comment and what is the need of comment. So comment, if suppose there are big programs, so comments are due to comment, it is easy to understand the program for any particular third person. So comment can be written with a hash sign, the pound sign, and it will automatically end with the end of line. You can write the multiple line comments. See here, every line there is a hash, start is hash, hash, hash. Hash means it is indicating it is just like a comment. Okay. Learn any language, know the basic syntax, learn error handling, read about advanced write function. So you can write single line comments or multiple line comments, but remember comments will be used start from the hash. The local variable and global variable. Local variable is for particular line only, for particular program. But global means it can use globally anywhere. For example, define sum in small bracket x comma y. Okay, and sum is simply summation of x and y. Okay, if you return sum, it will show error. If you print sum in bracket 5 comma 10, then it will give 15, because those x comma y is defined inside the sum only. It will the x and y variable will work only inside the sum, because we have defined not outside. We have defined inside the small bracket of sum. So these are local variables. They don't exist outside the sum. So understood? Local variable. Now as the global variable, suppose z is 25 and define function global z. You have indicate global z, means now this z you can use anywhere. Okay, print z, it will show. If you print z, then it will show answer 25. Now if you have updated the value of z 20 and again print z, it will show 20, because you have updated the value. It will not take previous value. Okay. So this word local variable and global. So what we have learned today, what is the Python, what are Python keywords, what is Python identifier or variables, and how to write comments. So in the next lecture, we will learn Python data types. So till that time, take care. God bless you.